Don't we all wish we could be a velociraptor just peacefully napping amongst the bushes? Oh, please don't run him over. Please. Oh, okay. Well, we just woke him up. What's up, guys, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 3. We've got a very exciting episode ahead of us. We've got a lot of money to spend, and I'm ready to continue expanding this thing. Looks like we've got some mistreated babies in here. Listen, dude, you are getting hand-fed. There's nothing much to complain about. Life is about to find a way. Ooh, we've got some new baby stegosaurus. We got a 4-piece. Nice little quad here off the start. Kind of exciting. Look at those cute little guys. That's what I'm talking about. I'm thinking we're gonna have to, oh, look at those little, he's got tippy-tappies. Oh my goodness, dude. She, I'm assuming, is this going to be a she? Yeah, she, they're a little bit lighter, and then the males are going to be a little bit darker. Okay, what I'm going to do, let's take this. We are going to move this nest out of here because we do not need more of these things happening. Going to place this over here with the raptors and hope that they start to get things together. Speaking of which, I think we've got some eggs, which should be coming in here. We're going to be able to release, was this one or two? I can't remember. I think it was just one female, right? Oh. Just kidding. We got two of them, 2 females. That's what I'm talking about. Hopefully they are ready to go, and hopefully we can get some more in here. How many do we currently have? These things are so freaking cool. Looks like everything is all good for environment, and it looks like we've got 5 males and 7 females. So looking pretty good there. Now, I was looking through and trying to figure out what our plan was going to be next. And really, we're going to base this all on research. So I definitely want to get into gene modification. I feel like this is going to be really important. Fertility and compatibility would both be huge. So if we start, spawning in dinos that have these, we can, really get into the breeding a lot more. Confined space adaptation is interesting because we could potentially make smaller pins, although I don't necessarily want that. Drought tolerance, cross-species adaptation. I mean, all of these are pretty interesting here. I thought we were going to have some that were a little bit more, like, physical, visual, like change skin colors and patterns and things like that, but maybe that's unlocked some other way. But either way, these are obviously be very useful, and they're pretty cheap at 200K. It does take quite a bit of genetic research, but yeah, that's something we definitely want to start getting into, especially when our scientists are just kind of sitting there not doing much. We've also got hybrids, which I didn't realize how close we are to the Indoraptor. We only need 2% more there. We've got the Indominus Rex. We've got a lot of these down here, so we're definitely going to have to get into some hybrids at some point. I think those would definitely help out the allure of our park if we have some new dinos that people have never seen or heard about before. I do think it's time. I'm going to research some dig sites, and we're going to be looking for large carnivores. I want to get a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Where is it? Right here. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to need a lot of logistics. Let's get our logistics specialists on there. That's 8 out of 12. There's 12 out of 12 and 8 out of 3 science. Do we want to do... We could take these 2 off and maybe put these 2. No, then we're going to be missing... Oh, look at this. Okay, we could just use 3 scientists total, so $350,000 there. We're going to start getting to work on that. We can have that going. Looks like we've got an unhappy baby, but I think he should be...
Those dinosaurs are really not happy about cohabiting, and any unstable system demands the courage to face its implications. You're going to need to be brave to resolve this mess, or at the very least, cowardly but efficient. Honestly, I'd be happy either way.
Missing a little bit of cover and pasture over here. That's fine. We can take care of that. I don't know what you mean by cohabiting. We'll get some cover in there. We'll get some pasture in here, and we're going to be good to go. What are you talking about? Who's upset for the cohabiting? That's just not true. This guy says that he's missing... Hold on. Which one is it? It's one of these... They're like inside each other. Does he have an issue? He's got an aggressive trait. Interesting. All right, you know what? Sorry, buddy, but you gotta go. We're gonna get our response team. We are going to tranquilize him, and I've actually got a pretty interesting plan for him. Oh boy, what do we have going on over here? Somebody was looking a little bit upset. So I forgot about that. Obviously when we're hatching them out of eggs, we've got a little bit more control, and we can see what kind of traits they're gonna come out with, thanks to science, baby. But if they just spawn in, if they are born, if they're bred, then we have no way of taking care of that. Now, we've got a couple of options here. We could rewild him. Uh-oh, we've got a fight breaking out. We could rewild Stegosaurus 11, or we could move him over here. I think I'm going to put him over here. It's going to be kind of an enrichment project for our raptors. I mean, let's be honest. Is it really fair to put a little baby Stegosaurus out into the wild when he's not going to be able to fend for himself? probably more fair than what we're about to do to him, but you know, it is what it is. So we got this. We're going to take a look at our expedition map. We're going to be looking for Tyrannosaurus Rexes. I could have sworn I saw these. Yes, out west. Beautiful. All right. $1 million to research this, but it's going to be well worth it. So we're going to get our best people on this. We can start that task up. I think we've got another Velociraptor. We're ready. We're going to release him via airlift. We definitely don't want him to miss out on the fun here. And let's take another look at some more research that we could do. Do we want more dig sites? I kind of want to keep pushing on dig sites. I think next episode I want to go for the Megalodon. We're not going to be able to get that yet, though. We need 18. Okay, so we're just going to have to wait for some of those guys to get home. But in the meantime, we could do... Let's do Staff Center 3, whatever. All right, we're just going to keep pushing across the board here. Just a cute little guy here. Oh, dude, this is going to be... Back in the day, we used to do the videos where we would, like, have dino battle royales and fighting to the death and things like that. I kind of want to try some of that eventually. Oh, we've got vehicles under threat. What do we have? Oh boy. Okay. You know, just stay out of his space a little bit. She's happy overall, but all right. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel pretty bad about this. I feel pretty terrible about this. Hi, little buddy. Welcome. Like, oh god, they're already circling him. Oh, he's got some comfort issues. Listen, son, you were causing all sorts of issues over in the other. Oh, they're attacking our humans instead of attacking him. This could spell disaster here, Trev. I feel like this is really not a very good idea, guys. I think you should just get out of here. Oh, how did I miss that? Oh no, okay, he's hurt. I was gonna say, how did I miss him dying? Who's he even in a fight with? Who got him? How is he already hurt? His health is at 34%. These guys are like, what in the world is this? Oh, he's running. Oh.
Nature is amoral. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Sometimes triumphant, sometimes tragic. Of course, the death of any animal, let alone one displaced in history, is always a tragedy.
I don't think it was that tragic to be. Oh, shoot. We should have taken a contract.
Everything matters to something else.
Large hotel. Dino picks were $70,000. That's going to be easy.
Did you take it on?
So is this, but we can get this first. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get this transport. We're going to get him. Oh, he's. Wait, no, we're not going to transport him yet. He's feasting. They're eating. Okay, so VLC 10 just brought home the bacon. We're actually going to call. We're going to call him Bacon. He knows how to take care of business here. He knows how to feed the fam. So good job, buddy. He came in there, took advantage of an opportunity. That is just so sad seeing that thing being whisked away off in the distance. Okay, we need a little bit more pasture here. So everyone's got slightly different wants and needs. We're gonna do more pasture. I think we even might have to take away a little bit of water to be able to get us there. There we go. We're up to 100%. Just want to make sure that everyone's all good to go. Oh, we've got baby raptors!
Velociraptors, I see. Well, as far as I know, they were the first dinosaur that bred in the wild, despite Dr. Wu's insistence that no modern dinosaur ever would.
He's getting his tail.
You know, it seemed so very terrifying at the time. Who knew that greater global chaos would soon follow? Well, I suppose I did.
He's strong and intolerant. I got him. Oh, he's so cute. Look at him shaking his little tail. Oh, they're about to fight. Oh, get him. Get him. Oh, dude, they can like hardly walk and stuff. Okay, let's see what we've got for this one. Nocturnal, strong, and intolerant. Now that's what's unfortunate is we might. I'm gonna see how they end up doing. They're gonna search around their place, but like I really don't like the sound of that. I think they're gonna be happy overall, but a 200% chance of attacking ranger teams and a 200% chance of dominance is just not. It's not good. So we might have to end up rehoming or rewilding them. We're not gonna feed them to anyone. I just like. It's really. Oh gosh. Okay, we're gonna get a ranger team out here. Replace them for 50,000. Holy cow, they have had a bad day. But all right, baby raptors officially in our park. I feel like our appeal has to be going through the roof. We're at 700,000 per minute. And actually, you know what? Let me take. I'm gonna tell them to come out here. We're gonna take. Oh no, we already have a ranger team in here. Just kidding. Okay, we're gonna take control of this, and we're gonna try to go get a photo of a baby raptor. I feel like that's gotta get our 70,000 that we want. I saw one over here. Come on. $137,000. Beautiful. We're going to hit that. Oh, shoot. We just ran into him. All right, time to get out of here, fellas. I would get out of here very, very quickly.
Joining this group would actually lead to helping the dinosaurs, but oh man, am I glad it is. And really, that's mostly down to your good work. Thank you.
I really don't like the idea of raptors like screeching behind us, bro. That is absolutely terrifying. All right, you guys go about your day. You're good to go. Okay, let's pause here. We're going to get back into our research. So we're going to have to go out on some more expeditions. Let's see. Was this our T-Rex over here? We've got another T-Rex that we could take on. We're going to go for this. We're going to put all of our specials on it. 1.5 million. She's a little bit disgruntled. Okay, we're not going to do that then. We can put 3 of them on there, 1.5 million. Beautiful. Fossils held at customs, bribe customs, wait, or delay the expedition. I'm going to bribe customs. Let's just pay our way through. And then we can also get these scientists. Let's make sure that they're taken care of and we've got people resting when they need it. You know what? I'm going to hire a new scientist. Let's hire, or actually, should we upgrade somebody? I'm going to train this guy. We're going to give him more genetics, but a little bit more logistics as well. So we're going to confirm that. And then with that, we can start working on operations. We're going to do this. Put these 2 on this, and then eventually, I didn't even see that one down there. Eventually, we can get fossil upgrades, improve fossil yield extraction and storage. We've also got additional upgrade slots for certain buildings, so that should be pretty good. Looks like we've got some amber Tyrannosaurus, beautiful, some regular Tyrannosaurus. We've got some minerals we can get rid of. We're gonna need to complete a bunch of these, but we're not gonna be able to do that yet. We're gonna have to wait for our scientists to get back. So lots going on here. We're gonna start working on our Tyrannosaurus Rex pin, which I'm assuming we're gonna put over in here. I kind of like the idea of that. Have it right next to our maintenance team and capture team and everything else. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna take a look at enclosures and fences. We're gonna be going for, I feel like a medium electrified fence is not good enough. I feel like we're gonna need a bigger fence. We're gonna need a bigger boat. We can get that, but we're going to need more logistics out of our scientists. So we're just going to have to wait till a lot of this is done. But things are going pretty well. Got a lot of people in the park. We're making a lot of money. We're feeling good. One thing I did realize is I was planning on expanding out this way more eventually. Bring this around this way. We can have this kind of go straight through here. We're going to have to fix that up eventually, but we definitely need some more viewing galleries out here. So let's take a look. I say we get at least one out here. We've got that. I say we do a couple of them. We'll have one over here to take care of it, and then we can have one more over here. We've got that tour that goes through, but we want to make sure that everything is visible the entire time, especially since we've expanded this spot here. So beautiful. Okay. This entire thing is taken care of. We're all good to go there. We honestly could probably use some more stuff over here. Let's just go ahead and get on that. I'm going to do a shelter on the corner. That's a good spot for that. Let's go ahead and pause here for a second. We're also going to be doing some large amenities. So I'm going to say large food, drink, and shopping. We could just kind of line these up here. Just kidding. Where's our bathroom? Okay, so we're going to need our restrooms over there. If we put a restroom like here, is that going to take care of... Let me take a look at our management view. We need a restroom. It's not powered, but it should work a little bit better. Okay, so what we can do, let's just do another... We've got a backup generator over here. Where's that? We've got 28 out of 60 on that. All right, I'm just going to say let's have extra electricity, even if we have to pay for it. I would rather not be pushing it at all. So we're going to do another power substation over here. We can have this kind of off in the background. Maybe this is going to be like water powered or something. Let's have a substation here that we could attach to that. Beautiful. Get this going. Is it providing oh no, we need a path to it. Have a little path here that runs along here. Beautiful. All the way back by the bathrooms. And we've got a little bit of power here. So we've got our restroom, and then we're also going to get into the large everything else. So go food, we'll go drink, and we might as well have a gift shop in here as well. Perfect. Okay, so as people start going this way, obviously we're going to be able to expand over here eventually. Maybe this is where we put our water animals. I'm really excited about that. We're going to work on that in the next episode. But all right, we should be taken care of. If we take a look at our management view, we can see we've got restrooms, we've got drink, we've got food, we've got pretty much everything you need over here. large hotel is available. Okay, we're definitely going to get to work on that. I'm going to put Khalid on that. He's going to get to work. It's only going to take 1 minute and 48 seconds. And then what's the other thing that we were going to start doing? We're almost at a 3-star part, guys. This is going really well. What's our income at? 645. It dropped a little bit, but oh, it was the fences. We need the upgraded enclosures. We have too many scientists busy, so what we can do, let's recruit another scientist. Let's see who we have currently. Hold on. So we've got 2 logistics specialists, like kind of primary. We've got 1 in genetics. We don't really have a lot in whatever the welfare is. I feel like logistics are the most important, so I'm just going to keep going with that, and we can fire them later. I guess genetics, you need it for extracting these, though. Do we have somebody that's good at logistics and genetics? 3 and 4, that's pretty good. 3 and 2, 2 and 6, and then we could upgrade her. 6 out of 10, 2 out of 5. You got to look at the total, too, once you start training them. We'd have 6, 6, and 4 with this guy. I'm going to go with him. So we're going to get to work on the large electric fences. We're going to put him, Hajar, Sour, shoot. We're going to have to put Crossland on here. It's not a big deal. He's going to be a little bit disgruntled, but he's just going to have to get through it. Got a couple of, oh shoot. We could have put them on it coming off of resting, but that's fine because now we're going to be able to do more fossil research. We're going to get into our Tyrannosaurus Rexes, which it looks like this is the only one we're going to be able to do. So let's go ahead and get Lynn on this. We're going to have that taken care of in a couple of minutes. And can we send them back out on an expedition to get more information on T-Rexes? Is there anywhere? Ooh, Carnotauruses down in South America. That could be kind of cool. We do have some question marks. Maybe we're going to have enough T-Rex genome information. I'm not sure. But all right, we're just going to wait for a lot of these to get done. And then we should be able to start building that pen, and we should be able to spawn them in pretty quickly. Ah, look at this. Research complete on the large hotel. That feels good. So we want to think about that, I think. Let's take a look where that's going to be here. How big is this thing going to be? Beautiful. All right, I say let me pause this really quick. We are going to demolish the medium, and then we're going to throw a large on there. Let's go ahead and demolish. No, it's fine. We can overlay this over it so we don't see that little nub there. But all right, a beautiful large hotel, just perfectly settled right there. $375,000. Look at the pool up top. Are you kidding me? Imagine chilling at this pool and just, I mean, this isn't the prettiest view. We could probably get some like tree and Stegosauruses are fighting. Why are we fighting, guys? This is a pretty common occurrence, if we're being honest. I don't think there's any reason for them to be fighting. They just like to show off a little bit. But, yeah, we could probably have, if we did some, like, big cover in here just so you can't see it as much, that wouldn't be a bad idea. New genome is viable. The T-Rex, that's what I'm talking about. We got people coming off of rests and everything else. I'm going to put Crossland on a rest. Just kidding. I think he's about to be done as soon as he's done with this. The large electric fences, we are going to put him on a rest so we don't have anyone trying to, hurt our situation. We're going to put both of those guys on there. Let's see. We're definitely going to want more of these fossils. We can only do 1 T-Rex at a time. That's crazy. That's unfortunate. Let's get Lynn on that. That's beautiful. And then we could just continue on here. Do we want... We might want heavy fences, to be honest. Are we going to be able to do this? Do we just want to make sure that we are fully set up? $500,000. Beautiful. Let's send all these guys out. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do any more expeditions at the moment, but I think we should be good. What's our current... If we check our fossils... We're currently at 53. This is going to add 13. This will add 20. That's going to put us at 73. And then this is going to add 23, which will put us at 96. So there is going to be another dig site for T-Rexes that we're going to have to find if we want to be able to get to 100% and eventually be able to get that Indominus Rex. But for right now, I feel like we're okay. It's crazy how much money we're spending, and I feel like our money isn't going down because we're making it back so quickly. That's really nice. Okay, where do we check? Is there a hotel? I don't see a hotel option. I'm going to put a hotel over here. Why not? Just to say we did. Not attractions. We're going to go to guests. We're going to put a large hotel over here. So we've got that. Get this lined up with this path here. Beautiful. And then, of course, we're going to need another one of these substations. I know how to do power. Come on now. We're going to duplicate this. And if we put this over here, we put it over in the woods and just get it right on the very edge. Beautiful. I don't know how to attach. Okay, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. So we'll put this down first. Just get it right on the edge there, and then we can bring this guy back over yonder. Perfect. And then again, we can bring in the environment, and we can kind of do some cover back here so you can't see any of this stuff from the walkway. Look at that beautiful new hotel, adding some new options for guests to be able to stay. We've got some safety buildings there. Dude, I didn't realize how curvy and humpy this stuff is. Got a bit of a trek to be able to get out here. We are going to have to get some public transport and stuff eventually. I would imagine that's probably a big complaint right now. Number of different species. Is there any other information here on economy? Not really. I definitely think we need to add some transport for sure. And you know what? Before we forget about it, we should probably I'm going to put a maintenance facility. We're going to put this out here amongst all these buildings. Let's connect this to the path. We're just going to have a small path. Beautiful. Have this come. Shoot. Obstructed by the pylon, really? Oh, fence broken. Hold on. Pause.
It's enclosure. I mean, not to put too fine a point on it, but the operative word there is enclosure, as in enclosed, which is what the dinosaurs need to be if we intend to prevent.
Oh, shoot. No. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to pause it. I'm not going to pause it. Hold on. Everyone get inside. Open up all shelters. Oh, my goodness. Okay, we need maintenance people out here right away. Did they already fix it? They already fixed it. Okay, they fixed it. That's beautiful. Capture team. Add task. We're going to trank. Oh, my goodness. They got one of the guests. They got one of the guests right here. Oh, my goodness. What are these people doing out here? Ah! No. Vehicles are under threat. What is going on? Oh, they are just going on a feeding frenzy out here, dude. Are you kidding me? They're feasting on these poor people. Bro, this would be so freaking terrifying. Okay, one's tranked. Beautiful. Is anybody else a threat? Are we good to go? How did that happen? I really don't understand how that happened. They should have been taken care of. A break in the fence should have been found immediately. Dude, that's what I'm saying. I'm definitely very happy that we did the full-size fence for the T-Rex. And I feel like we might have to do the full-size fence for these guys. Can you upgrade fences, or how does that work? Heavy fence research complete right in time. I don't know if we're going to be able to upgrade fences, and I don't know why those guys got out. They should be pretty good. But obviously they're not good right now because they're outside, but that was terrifying. Anyway, as we were over here, before things like that go to crap with everything else, we're going to put a maintenance facility out here. We're going to have this kind of along the edge here, which is obviously very nice. Have this come back this way. Beautiful. How does that not power? There's no power source on that? Are you serious? Okay, we're going to want to put it a little bit further to the left then. And also we can close all shelters. You guys are good. No reason to freak out. Just a temporary, mess up there. But we're going to put a maintenance facility. We're going to make sure this is inside of the freaking electricity, Trev. Have this come out like that. Beautiful. And then this guy, we're going to be able to put a maintenance post here. And we always want to make sure all the stuff is being maintained. So we're going to put this here, and then we're going to put one over here. And then we could take these, we can add each of these maintenance teams here just to make sure that all of these buildings are going to be taken care of. Okay, a lot of chaos there, but we're going to be fine. I'm going to pause this because I think we're going to be good to go on the T-Rex. Now, the one thing I want to see, it's got to be in management view. How do you see, I don't know how to see the power usage. I feel like we should have one, like if we hover over this, we're at 28 out of 60 there. This guy's at 23 out of 30. This guy's at 27 out of 30. I mean, we should probably set up an actual power situation over here instead of just the backup generator. Should we be doubling up where we have like both the power that's like the main source and then backup generator just in case? I feel like that wouldn't be a bad idea. But I just want to make sure we aren't overpowering this. It's going to be fine. We're just going to start building enclosures and see what happens. So we're going to be going with gates. We're going to be going with a heavy fence. Ooh, invisible fence, invisible gate. Is that for real? Are these just really expensive? It's 50. Like, could we just have like it wide open and the T-Rex couldn't get out? I don't know. That feels a little bit wrong. So we're going to hold off for now. So we're going to build this thing back a little bit. And we are going to have this kind of come back this way. We might have to flatten a lot of this out, won't we? We're just going to move this all to grassland. Oh, yeah. Okay. We're going to get rid of the trees. We can add them back later. Don't you worry. And then we want to flatten a lot of this. We could even just smooth it. Increase that radius and intensity. I don't want it completely flat, but we definitely need this so that we can put a fence around it and so the Rexes can actually thrive here. All right, so level 5 fence. We're going to have this thing start here. Leave a little bit of space just in case they need it for like viewing platforms and stuff. I don't know how much space they're going to want. I feel like they're probably going to want a lot of space, right? I don't even know how many Rexes we're going to be able to get in here, but we're just going to try to do our best. We should probably leave space for a path to be able to go around that eventually. We'll bring this guy around here, start bringing it down this way. I actually feel like that's pretty good right there. I like that. All right, so we can have a gate right here on the backside. Is that going to be easily accessible? It should. The Rangers should be able to get straight in there. Perfect. And it looks like it doesn't have a power source, which means we're going to have to add another... Oh, we've got upgrade slots. Increased output. Beautiful. I'm going to start researching these upgrade slots too. I feel like that's going to be pretty good, so we can get them on that. Perfect. We need to start doing that on basically everything. So we're going to put that there. Do we have upgrade slots over here? What could we do here? Storm defense, additional maintenance team. Absolutely. Okay, this is going to change the game for us then. Additional ranger teams, additional scanners, advanced training for increased accuracy with dart rifles. I mean, storm defense is always really good too. I'm going to say additional teams though. I feel like that's the biggest problem that we have. So let's make sure that all of these have that. Oh my goodness, dude. We can get extra scientists, faster or cheaper research. I'm going to say faster research. Beautiful. We need to do some more research on these things. Improved yield, cheaper expeditions, faster transit, extra scientists. I'm going to do extra scientists because then I think we're going to be able to do multiple things at once. Like multiple expeditions at once would be pretty good. I'm going to say decrease our scientist salaries by 10%. That's pretty good right there. Holy cow, this is amazing. Okay, I cannot believe that we didn't have this set up yet. And like, look at this. Our hatchery, we're going to be able to get accelerated growth, advanced equipment, cheaper genetics, extra scientists, all kinds of stuff. But we need a lot of these we don't have complete yet, so we're going to wait. We can't upgrade our hotels, but we definitely need to do more research to be able to take advantage of all of this. Okay, back to the task at hand, dude. There's so much going on at this point. It's just like I'm losing my mind. We are going to, let's get this all the way against the thing as far away as we can, and then link this back up over here. Beautiful. Do we have, I just want to make sure we put these increased output. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we've got a large heavy fence going in. Oh, with the barbed wire and everything. A level 5 fence. Uh-oh. Both power stations and backup generators can supply power. Total power consumption of buildings and fences in the same network must be equal to or lower than the power. Total power output of a station. Building upgrades. Perfect. Okay, I figured. So let's see. Power usage 30 out of 90. Okay, so with the increased output, that's pretty good. That's also something that we could start going into research. We could get, it's not there. It is there. We could get power level 4, that we could get large substations. We don't have enough scientists right now. We could eventually get power of 5, which we also don't need right now. Fossil upgrades. I'm going to go ahead and start working on this. Let's get in on that. Beautiful. And we're seeing this in action. So we just put an upgrade on our science center that we can have multiple scientists, and we've got 2 researches happening at the same time. And that means, honestly, if we go to our fossils, I think we're going to be able to do 2 on this as well. So we're going to do a T-Rex. Let's just go here. And then are we going to be able to do that again? No, we still only have 1. Hold on. Where's our extraction center? It's our science center. So if we take a look here, we have faster research. I'm going to do extra scientists.
Power will be back soon.
And then I think, I don't know what that does for us because it didn't make it so that we could do anything else. Okay, I'm going to look at, let's go to carnivore, and anything with a question mark I'm also going to look at. This was close to where we found our first T-Rex spot, so we're going to go for this. Let's go for faster expeditions. Take care of that. Beautiful. And dude, we've got so much going on right now. Where are we currently at? If we were to synthesize a T-Rex, we're at 66%. So I want to wait for these fossils to come through. But we're going to be in a good spot here in a minute. Now, let's make sure we've got this thing taken care of. The fence is still going in, but we definitely want to have our maintenance and other stuff coming in. So we're going to have a maintenance post right in the middle of this. This should take care of all fences. And then we're going to add a maintenance team, and we're going to put whoever's closest. And now that all of our maintenance teams have multiple or an extra team, we're going to make sure that we're doing all 3 from that area. See, we've got 3 teams that are 176 meters away now, which is amazing. So any maintenance post that we have, we want to make sure that we get all the close maintenance teams taken care of. Dude, everything is starting to come together. We've got this one over here. Make sure we get the 3rd team on there. And then we also, where are the, another one here. Where are our ranger posts? Don't we have ranger posts too? Yeah, any ranger posts, we're going to want to add that 3rd ranger team as well. Ooh, see, some of these, we only had 1 team on it, so we were a little inefficient here, but we're going to start getting this back together. We also didn't have a ranger post over here, which is going to be really important. So let's just take this. We're going to assign these ranger teams. We should also, I guess we should assign capture teams. I didn't think about that. Just whoever is absolutely closest, and then we're definitely going to need a ranger team and a capture team and everything over here. So we've got maintenance, and then we're going to want a ranger post in our enclosure to take care of any issues that happen out here. Perfect. Okay, I think we're all good to go there. So let's go ahead and let these fossils take care of themselves. Holy cow, dude, there is so much management that we are doing right now, and we just got additional upgrade slots, which is going to make our life even better. So if we go to maintenance facility, we're going to be able to add another thing. So task scheduling or storm defense. I feel like storm defense is going to be pretty important, but yeah, let's just do storm defense. I might do advanced training on the response facilities though. Like, that's pretty good. Then here we can do storm defense. I'm just going to do everything increased output in storm defense. Oh, improved yield. We're going to be able to get increased return fossils by up to 50%. That's amazing. I also, on the Science Center, I added extraction capacity. So we're going to be able to have 7 more slots. So every time we select a thing, I'll show you guys in a second how that works. Advanced training is going to be sick because we're going to be able to, oh, we don't have this unlocked yet. We're going to be, if somebody gets out, we're going to be able to fix the situation a lot quicker. Improved motivation on the scientists. That's going to be huge. This is amazing, dude. This is really, really good. This hatchery, I don't think we've done any upgrades, so we're going to go storm defense and extra scientists on that. Perfect. And all right, I think let's take a look at these fossils that we got. So you see like these slots down here? We've got increased slots now. So we didn't get a whole lot there. We should just start knocking a bunch of stuff off here, I guess. We could just start getting all of this. So we're going to, we could just put Shaw on this. Cheaper research sounds good. So we've got that. We should continue on with our expeditions. So we still don't know what's here. Oh, T-Rex right here. Let's continue on. Oh, no, we're already working on it. Just kidding. Our fossil storage is full right now, so we're going to have to wait for these fossils to be gone. I'm going to wait to get our T-Rex. Oh, shoot.
Excited about this task as I am.
3.5 stars.
Get out there and hit it out the park.
I don't know if that's the best one. Hold on, Trev. Let's see if we could get something else here. A T-Rex versus T-Rex battle? I can't do that. I can take a nice pick, though, for 75K. That should be easy. While we wait on this guy to be done so we could get some more T-Rex data, we'll just take care of this. So let me direct control this. Oh. Nope. That's not 75K. That's going to be 75K right there. Easy. 177,000. Beautiful. To be honest, even though we're spending so much, I feel like the contracts aren't...
There's a reason we all rely on your expertise.
Aren't as needed anymore because we're flying through this stuff. Scientist training to level 2. I mean, yeah, we could do that. Let's just go ahead and take a look at our scientists here. We're going to pick somebody who's not busy, and we're just going to advance her. There you go. Beautiful. Another one done. We've got so much cash, we could just kind of make it rain at this point. Okay, fossil extraction is completed. We love to see that. So let's see. Ooh, okay, we have a bunch of stuff here. Beautiful. Now we've got a bunch more slots. So we're going to be able to go back to our expedition map. We're going to be going to carnivore. Let's go ahead and get the T-Rex going. So we're going to go faster expeditions, 1.5 million. That's going to take 2 minutes and 24 seconds. And then again, we're going to be able to do a lot more of this. Begin this task, and bam, beautiful. Look at that, dude. That is absolutely insane. While everyone else is waiting, I mean, we kind of talked about these gene modifications. Maybe we start getting to work on some of this here, 126,000. I'm just kind of picking random stuff, but I'm ready to synthesize a T-Rex, baby. Oh, we're missing meat? Why are we missing meat? He needs meat. What do you mean? You should have meat in here. No problem. We're at 20 out of 25. What do you mean missing meat? What are you talking about? He's really uncomfortable. I mean, we could put another meat feeder out here. Do we want another carnivore feeder? We could put that. I mean, you guys can have as much as you want. Oh, looks like he found the meat. Okay, he's happy again. I don't even know if do they use the carnivore feeders? They want prey. Yeah, they don't even want carnivore feeders. I mean, I never want any of my dogs to go hungry, so we're just gonna put another meat feeder out here, another prey feeder, just to be safe, just to make sure we always have enough. Okay, beautiful. So we're definitely gonna want some water in here. Let's grab water. I say we have, you know, kind of a little pond right here, I guess. We'll see how that works. We're definitely gonna want some viewing platforms, so I say we put one here. I say we put one here. Gonna have medium paths in these guys. We're gonna need another substation over here to help take care of this. Beautiful. I don't really like the power poles going all over our park, but I guess it's a necessary evil. I kind of want to try, this is good for big dinos, but I feel like this is pretty solid here. We can almost have the entire thing covered just by this. So we've got this, no power source. Shoot, dude, where's our power at? I guess if we put this substation right here instead, and we have it come across this way, then we could Delito this one over here and all of these guys. Look at that. Elevated view of the T-Rexes, baby. Obviously, we're going to have like a lot of forest and stuff back here that they're going to need. They're going to want that cover. So that's going to be nice for us. We're definitely going to need some, let's have some live feeders within view. I'm going to put 3 of them in there just to be a little bit safe. And I think we're going to be in a good spot here. Go ahead and get rid of any extra fossils. So this is going to get us the last, we're going to be able to get to 100% here, dude. That's amazing. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and begin this extraction. That's going to take 2 minutes and 15 seconds. I would rather have 100% and not have any failures. So we'll see how that goes. Although I'm imagining T-Rexes probably come out one at a time. We can get the Hyperloop if we wanted. We don't even have a monorail yet, but that wouldn't be bad to get into. We can start working on the bigger substations. Start working on more gene modifications. Do we want anything else in enclosures? We're going to need Lagoon Hatchery because we're going to be doing that in the next episode. So let's go ahead. We'll put some of our worst scientists on that. Can we do more research? Yeah, we can do 2 researches at a time, right? And then let's just start knocking out some of the big guys. Beautiful. Okay, things are looking really, really nice. In 2 minutes, we're going to be able to spawn a T-Rex, and I can't wait. The one thing we do need to be careful about...
Creation is one of the most wondrous things imaginable. Add in the dinosaurs, and it becomes unbelievable.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, here we are.
Do we want land hatchery upgrades? We're not going to be able to do that right now. I'm just going to keep grinding any of these things that we can. Do we want operation upgrades, staff task upgrades? We're not going to be able to get... I don't know why you need security cameras. Let's just work on gene modifications, I guess. Shoot, we're not going to be able to get that. Dang it. I guess we could just get security cameras. I'm not sure what we're doing that for, but we're just going to do it for the heck of it. And it looks like one of our scientists is going to need a rest, so we can definitely get ahead of that. We want to make sure we have enough scientists available. Oh, shoot, you know what? We just wasted a lot because we're going to have people available to do our eggs. But the one thing we really need to be careful about is we are expanding very quickly. And we've got 32 million in the bank, which is great. That's really exciting. However, it can get really ugly really fast. Like if things start hitting the fan, this number is going to drop like crazy. Like we've got large power outputs and usage and stuff now, so we just have to be careful and make sure that we're on point and we're not getting too big too fast and growing too fast. So here we go. We're going to be able to synthesize our first T-Rex, but we're not going to have enough science to be able to get this thing started. So let's just go ahead and wait a moment. Gonna wait to get all these scientists back. Wow, look at that. Our increased ranger teams just came out here and sniped these 2 guys. They had vehicles under threat.
A job made of 100 smaller tasks. Here's one of those tasks now.
I'm gonna go with this. We'll see if we can increase our ticket thing in the next 10 minutes. I'm hoping we're gonna be able to as soon as we spawn these T-Rexes in. Can we synthesize him yet? No, we're gonna need a little bit more. We need 4 more scientists. What we could do, hold on. Let's just upgrade one of our scientists. So is there anybody who's kind of a genetics style specialist? Are we going to be able to get him? Oh no, I think it's genetics, right? Yeah, it's genetics. Okay. And we have more people back. All right. I'm not going to modify any genomes or anything. Here we go. We're going to begin this task. So we're going to be putting our welfare and genetic specialists on this. It's going to cost $883,000. It's going to take 2 minutes and 41 seconds, and we have a batch size of 2. Now, at 100% of our genome, we've got a 75% chance of success. So we need one more scientist. Hold on. So let's do one more upgrade here on somebody who's not busy. We're gonna do one more genetic for 75,000, and we should be able to begin this task with the rest of our scientists here. Hold on, who are we missing? Oh, we could just do all of them. Okay, perfect. There we go. So we've got 2 batches of T-Rexes coming in. I don't know if these guys get along with each other. I think they're a small group size, right? It's like 1 or maybe 2. I'm hoping we could just get one of each. At least one of each, and then maybe we could look into breeding, but we'll see. It is all scientists on deck right now, just trying to make this thing work, trying to make life find a way so that we can get a T-Rex in this pen right here. I feel like we should flatten this out a little bit, huh? Because it kind of makes it so that they're hard to see, but it's kind of fun having it not be perfect, you know what I mean? I like having some large trees and cover. Let's do smaller radius, but bigger intensity. I like having that in here so you can't really see those guys. Okay, so we had our first one complete. We got 2 out of 2. We're going to be able to select our eggs. We have negative traits. Needy, short-lived, intolerant. No, we're not going to do that. What does needy do? I mean, I like a needy animal. Cooper is very needy. I love it. They require more frequent attention from your staff and facilities. They have lower comfort thresholds, so they become unhappy faster if their needs aren't met. They get upset more easily by environmental changes like removing foliage or introducing new dinosaurs. They also may need frequent checkups or medical attention. Ooh, okay. I'm going to pause for a second. Let me see how this second one goes. Thirsty, needy, intolerant. Large appetite, needy, intolerant. Okay, so we've... to be honest, this one sounds a little bit like my wife. So this is where, if we were to go into our research, confined space, efficient metabolism, positive temperament. I'm going to try searching this really quick. I'm going to put sour on this. Let's try to get that done. I'm going to say the one that's just needy is pretty good. He's also resilient and strong. I'm going to make that our male. It's going to cost 1.7 million to incubate here. Yeah, I don't want short-lived. So we're going to begin the incubation on this. $1.7 million later, it's going to take us 10 minutes to get there. Holy cow. And what we can do is we've got this hatchery over here. So we could try to once we get the research done on this, we can try to add that trait and see if we can't make someone that's a little bit less needy. I also feel like, can we add multiple gene modifications? Drought tolerance is going to reduce the thirst. Group adaptation is interesting. I feel like the thirst isn't really that big of a deal. I think the more gene mods that you add, the less likely of a success you're going to have. So let's just try with the positive temperament, and that could really do wonders for us. So we're going to try synthesizing a T-Rex. We're going to modify the genome, the traits, tolerance, humility, lifespan, appetite, thirst. Appetite and thirst isn't that big of a deal. I feel like tolerance could be good too. So let's try this too. We're going to try to make the ultimate T-Rex, although I don't know how badly this is going to end up. I feel like modifying genes at this point is a little bit sketchy. This is good. I mean, this is something that, especially as we're getting into the more intense types of dinos and Indominus Rexes and crazy combinations and things, we need to make sure that we're on the up and up in terms of their traits and things. We really don't want to get ourselves into bad situations. So we're going to add tolerance. I don't know what these gene things are. Is this making it? It's making it so that it takes more of this. Okay. Do we want to add humility? Do we want to add lifespan? We could add humility. We're going to put him back on this. And then I'm going to say, let's also add lifespan. Whatever. We're going to go for all of this. We're going to try to make the ultimate. Oh, we can't add lifespan currently. We could add fertility. We can add all kinds of stuff. Okay, this is do we want humility? Yeah, I'm gonna add humility. So let's wait on humility, and then we're gonna be in a good spot. We're gonna have the ultimate nice teddy bear T-Rex. Unfortunately, we're not gonna get this ticket sales bonus. We just couldn't launch these guys in time. But You know, I didn't realize it was going to take so long, but it's going to be worth it. So now we're going to be able to synthesize. We're going to modify his genome. I'm sorry, buddy. So were we going male on the other one? I think we went male, right? I guess we're going to call it a girl. It's fine. It doesn't matter. So we're going to go into traits. We're going to add lifespan. I'm going to add fertility. This is going to be our female. I'm going to add humility. I'm going to add tolerance. I'm going to add comfort. We're at 19 out of 19. So technically, we could go even crazier, but this thirst and appetite is going to be a bad situation, but this is going to be a really, really nice T-Rex here. She might be a little bit hungry and thirsty, but she's going to be down to clown, baby. All right, that is it. Save and exit. $1.4 million. We're going to put all of our brightest minds on this thing, and we are going to have that done in 3 minutes. That's what I'm talking about, dude. That's huge. And then we can kind of get an idea what they're going to need going forward. I'm going to discard the eggs over here. So that was a waste of a couple $1 million. We are starting to spend a lot, but we should probably think about continuing to really focus on these traits, because adding the positive traits is going to make our life a heck of a lot easier. You're not going to come up with stuff like this. Think about how we could get rid of these raptors in here, and then we could add a bunch of nice raptors. Like if we go in, let's synthesize a raptor, let's modify their genomes. We could add lifespan, resilience, compatibility, fertility, humility, tolerance. We could put the tolerance up so that they're not upset. I mean, that's only 9. We could put tolerance all the way. Okay, we've got a max here of, looks like it's what, 10 traits. But if we had more tolerance, then people are going to be nice, and they're not going to, you know, hate each other and get in all these fights and constantly take up our resources where they're being tranquilized because they're attacking the vehicles and stuff. Like if we have some tolerant raptors, that would be pretty good, I would imagine. So here we go. 3 minutes out from this T-Rex being born. Bro, I'm actually tempted to rewild all of our raptors. That's crazy. I can't believe we could potentially make them really, really nice. I don't know. We'll wait. Maybe as they like die off or something, maybe we just won't keep breeding. Private egg offer. Wealthy enthusiast wants to buy an egg from your latest batch. Money is hard to turn down. What's one more dinosaur outside of the site's security? Lose a Tyrannosaurus egg? Absolutely not. No. I'm the 10% sabotage risk. There's no way. That's my prime egg, dude. Are you kidding me? I spent so much money on that thing. We got 2 out of 2. Okay, hold on. Let's see what this guy ends up doing. Dude, just 1%. Ready for release. Now, the problem is, I really like seeing... Okay, you know what? We're going to be fine because it's the Raptor enclosure. I mean, that's probably going to set off a really bad... I'm going to release via airlift. I really want to see it. It's our first one. Here we go. I really like seeing them come out of the hatchery. Oh boy, they're gonna be upset. My goodness.
What can be said about the Tyrannosaurus Rex that hasn't been
Response
said 1,000 times before? It's an incredible, highly developed predator. Probably the best known dinosaur out there to boot. And yet it never fails to impress and terrify. It's a valuable addition to our collection.
Welcome to the...
Keep it secure.
Welcome to the team, buddy. Just put you in here and immediately put you to sleep just because I wanted to see the cutscene. But yeah, one thing we could do, and we used to do it before. I saw it in one of the comments. We could have like a hatchery that's like specifically for hatching and then move them afterwards. I like setting up the hatcheries at each new space just because it's only 250K and you get to see them walk out like that, and then you don't have to do this. But we might end up looking into something like that at some point. Are these guys upset? I want to see how they're doing. Cohab discomforts at 16%. So he could have lived in there with them. That's interesting. All right, buddy. We're just going to have you take a nice little rest. We're going to bring you over to your new home. We've got stegos maturing over here. Want to make sure everything's good. No cohab discomfort. Let's check on the stegosauruses. Looks like they're good to go. All needs are being met. Everything's good. All right, that pin is so nice. That's been such a great bonus to our situation because we just don't have to worry about them, and they kind of take care of each other and don't cause a fuss. So I'm imagining we're definitely going to need a ton of cover here, but we'll wait till he's down to see what we've got going on. In the meantime, let's get some scientists or some research going. I'm going to keep working on these gene modifications. Let's do compatibility. Let's do drought intolerance. We're gonna have to put her on rest. Beautiful. We can make sure that nobody's being upset. Definitely don't want anybody potentially sabotaging us. We could also probably get back out on some expeditions. And we could also take care of any of the fossils that we have in here just to make sure that we're keeping that clean. Okay. How we doing, buddy? Welcome to the world. Appreciate you. You are absolutely beautiful. His comfort's going up. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so he's a male. He's panicking. He's got a bunch of environmental issues. No, don't take it out in the Rangers, please. Okay, he needs more area, which he hasn't seen yet. He's going to need arid cover, pasture. He's got plenty of pasture. We're going to add some woodland cover on the backside here. I do agree with him. He probably wants a little bit more cover. So we've got that there. We're probably going to need some more arid. So let's have some arid through here. Area is going to be good. Pasture is going to be good. He doesn't know about his other prey yet. And then he doesn't really fully know about his water, but he could probably use a little bit more water. We'll put like some water right there. Beautiful. Okay. Just take a look around, big dog. You're going to be fine. Please don't attack my Rangers. You're going to be okay. You're going to be A-okay. Just take a little meander, take a little gander. You're going to be good to go, dude. Imagine being in this thing and looking down on a T-Rex. We got to clean this glass here. But that right there is incredible. Oh, chill. Yep. I know, we hear you, big dog. So what's his... Why are you guys circling? Are they just taking a look at him? I'm not sure. Environmental issues should be fixed. You can only have one adult male. So he's got to be big dog. The thing is he's going to be passing on bad traits, but I feel like we've got some other decent traits coming in out of the females. So we're going to go double female on this. Thirsty, large appetite. That's fine. All of these are really, really nice. We're not going to be able to begin this incubation yet, but we're going to be able to have a male T-Rex and 2 female T-Rexes and possibly some baby T-Rexes coming up next. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to be working on baby T-Rexes as well as I think we're going to get a Megalodon. I'm really excited about that. So I'll see you guys there. Peace out.